Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to King's International Institute of Leadership Academy. Today, we are going to take up the training on people management. I am Balachandran Manimaran. I am your business coach, consultant, mentor. So, we are going to have the training session on people management. People management is a subset of human resource management. Organizes employees and builds teams to optimize business performance. It's a subset of human resource management. So HR management subset, people management, and organizes the employees and build the team to optimize the business performance. Okay, to optimization process for the business performance, to improve the business performance. Successful people management involves hiring and training the right employees. Okay, so successful people management involves hiring and training the right employees, guiding and empowering each employee to reach their maximum potential, effectively communicating across all teams. Okay, it helps to guide, hire, train and to reach the maximum potential of employees. It brings out the potential of the employees, effectively communicating across all teams and directing all team members towards a common goal. What is that common goal? It's objective of the organization goal. Okay. So what is the mission and vision and the values to accomplish? Okay. Towards the common goal. Okay. So every organization have the common goal to achieve. Okay, every project, okay, whatever they do as a project or a product have the common goal to achieve for the organizational development, to deliver the organization project or products. Okay, so these are the subset of people management. Okay, people management centers on leading, training, development, motivating a day-by-day management of employees. Okay, it's a day-to-day activity of employee to support the overall goals and mission of the organization. Okay, it's developing, leading, training, developing, motivating a day-by-day activity, day-to-day activities. Okay, to employ support the overall goals and mission of the organization. People management responsibilities encompass all people-related tasks. Okay, people management responsibilities encompass all people-related tasks, including recruitment, onboarding, training and development, performance management, employee engagement, and compensation and benefits. These are the things of responsibility of the people management. People-related tasks, recruitment, onboarding, training and development, performance management, employee engagement, and compensation and benefits. Okay, next, great project managers also strong people managers and team leaders. Okay, so you may get the question may arise, what is the people management and the project management? In most of the things very similar, but people management is responsible for the personal and professional development of the employees. Okay, people management is responsible for the personal and professional development of the employee, but project management is responsible for work and project related activities only. Okay, they are the group of people who are all working for the project. The manager is responsible for only that peoples, that set of peoples, that team of peoples. Okay, but people management is overall organizational, overall who are all working as an employee in the organization. Okay, the HR manager who are responsible for the people management. Okay, so who are all the responsible person for the people management? Workforce leaders, okay, team leaders, managers, department heads, and people management to oversee workforce, workflow, and boost the employee performance every day. They are the responsible persons. Okay, workplace leaders, workforce leaders, team leads, managers, department heads and HR managers. Okay, so there is other, they may have who are all responsible for the team, group of people. The person may be two members of the team, they also the people management. Okay, who is the head of the people for the team? He is the people management leader. Okay, that is not a depends, that is not, the size is not a matter. Okay, but the people management, people are a 2 or a 3 or a 5 or a 10, 100, 1000, lakhs. Okay, so it may depends upon the size, but who are responsible? Okay, who are leading the team? He is the people management leader. Okay, so great managers are also strong people managers and team leaders, recognizing that they have to build a virtual team quickly and apply to the right style of team and people leadership appropriate to the maturity of the team and people they are managing. Great managers are the strong people manager. Actually, they must be a strong manager, people manager. Okay, otherwise he is not able to handle the project very properly, but he is not able to accomplish the project with the timelines. He is not able to accomplish the project with the with the budget. Okay, he must be the strong people manager then to become a good project manager. Okay, so the good people manager only able to handle the good project very successfully. That's the most important thing. Okay, so recognizing that they have to build a virtual team quickly. Okay, virtual team only because nowadays everybody is working virtually. Okay, they are able to virtual team also, handle the virtual team also, apply to the right style of team and people leadership appropriate to the maturity of the team. Okay, maturity means to handle the team. Okay, to face the problems, to face the challenges. Okay, to face the crisis. Okay, to face the to resolve the conflicts. Okay, that's called the maturity, to resolve all the team related, people related issues and problems. Okay, they are people, the team and people they are managing. Okay, so the once again, the people, good people management is the ability to hire, train, guide, empower, communicate and direct employees towards a common goal. Okay, okay, good people managers are accessible, open, clear, fair, consistent, motivating and decisive. Okay, they also know the system of why, the strategic plan, the expectations and accountability and the strength of their teams. Okay, they know the strategic system, they know how to handle the problems. Okay, everything. So they are the open person. Okay, they are very clear about their process. They are fair, consistent, motivating and decisive. Okay, the decisive person is the people manager should be a very decisive person, because they may not know, okay, when the problem will arise. They must decide. Okay, they must be a very good decision maker. Okay, they also know the system, why, the strategic plan, the expectations and accountability and the strength of the team. Everything they must know. Okay, so these are the definition. Good people management also be the challenging, especially in remote setting, but it's essential for the organizational success. Okay, actually the remote team handling is very toughest one nowadays, right? We must have coordinate, because they are working from home, what they are doing, how they are working. Okay, they are handling all the process properly. Okay, that things they are not able to watch every day. Okay, it's not like a office. Okay, so everyone we must connect it via the net. Okay, like a Zoom or a Google Meet. There's a lot of softwares available, right, to coordinate, to handle the team via online. But so it's a very challenging but easy to access also. Okay, but the person should be correct, they must work properly. Okay, So that is a very challenging. Next, why should company leaders care about people management? In short, business leaders should care about people management skills in their organization because they make or break a company. Actually, people managers can make a company or break a company. Make means they made successful. Break means they lead to the failure of the organization. It depends upon the people manager. Okay, so people management job is very toughest one, but at the same time it's a very challenging one. Okay, he's a responsible person to make a company to the great height, great success. Okay, so bad people manager, best good people management. Okay, bad people management decrease the productivity. What is the problem with the bad people manager? He decrease the productivity, disengage employees. Okay, he is not coordinate with the employees, disengage the employees, and stifle innovation in an organization. Okay, withhold from the circulation or expression. Okay, the potential effect of suffer people management skills include, okay, below or usual or normal level of standards. Okay, which one? People management. It bring to the level, the bad people manager bring to the lower level. It's below the average level. Okay, so low productivity due to the disorganization or proper optimization of resources. Okay, what are the what is the drawbacks? What is the problem with the bad people manager? Okay, low productivity due to disorganization. We must organize properly to win the project, win the organizational success, but they are poor optimization of resources. Next one, workflow errors because of poor communication. Okay, we must communicate very properly, clearly. We must assign the tasks. We must clearly communicate the information properly, whatever we do, whatever the process. But they fail to communicate properly, it may lead to the workflow error. Okay, employees and teams being ill-equipped to deal with challenges. Ill-equipped, not furnished for service or action by inappropriate provisioning. Okay, they are not do the appropriate provisioning. It's a very challenging one. Ill-equipped to deal. Okay, unresolved and ongoing conflict between employees. Okay, the conflict between the employees and manager will be going on. It will go on. Okay, it will never end. Okay, the people manager must be a very good process manager. She should communicate the process very perfectly, very clearly. Okay, the process should be very clear, very communicative by the day-to-day activities. Okay, he must follow the day-to-day activities. Everything goes right. Is there any problem? Okay, they must find out that is there any error, is there any issues, is there any conflict. They should resolve the conflict very immediately. Otherwise, it will lead to the failure of the organization. Okay, it may lead to the failure. High employee turnover rates. Okay, the employees may leave organization. Okay, if the poor management, the poor manager, people manager is there, definitely they will leave the organization. Lack of professional development among employees. Actually, it will lead lack of professional development. They must teach. They must bring out to the employees to the training and development programs. Okay, because of the technological advance, every day the dynamic world is changing with the technology. So we must train up the students up to date. Okay, we must provide the professional development to the employees. Okay, lack of knowledge and idea sharing within the organization. Okay, we must share the knowledge. Okay, idea sharing. Okay, we must have the discussion with the managers and teams. Okay, whatever may be, it lead to the success of the organization. So these are the people, bad people management. Okay, the bad people management lead to this errors, problems, and the failures. Okay, So the next one, good people management. Good people management, on the other hand, can optimize productivity, engage employees, and develop a culture of innovation, and which can carry an organization to the top of its field. Potential effects of great people management skills include, okay, good people management can, other hand, can optimize the productivity. It will increase the productivity. Okay, the management, if you have a good people management, it will increase the productivity, engage the employees. Okay, the employees are very eager to work with the manager. They will assign, if they assign the tasks, they will eagerly will accomplish if we communicate very properly. Okay, it lead to the culture of innovation. Okay, if they discuss very often about the ideas, okay, what we have to bring the innovation, what we have, we will include the best options, best solution, innovative solution to the product. Okay, that is the culture of innovation which can carry an organization to the top of its field. Okay, potential effect of great people management skills are high productivity. The first one is high productivity, great communication, employees taking challenges in their stride. Okay, to more with as if they with the long steps. Okay, that is called the stride. The employee taking challenges in their stride. Strong collaboration and cooperation between the team members. Okay, working jointly with others with together, collaboration and cooperation. The actions of someone who is being helpful by doing what is wanted. Okay, so they will work collaboratively and cooperatively with the team members to bring out the potential success of the project or the product. Okay, lower the employee turnover rates. Okay, if you provide the very good compensation, rewards, the very good work culture, very friendly work culture, okay, team cooperation, coordination, manager support, everything is there, then the employees will never go out the organization. They will like to work. Okay, they never leave organization at all. Okay, so the lower employee turnover rates may be very lower. Okay, low employee turnover rate. Okay, ongoing professional development among employees. If they provide a professional development programs, training and development program, technological and innovation related programs, so if they arrange the trainings, okay, so it will really helpful to the organizational success. Okay, they will take up any kind of project, any challenging tasks. Okay, if they are updated with the knowledge. Okay, a culture of free thinking and idea sharing that help the organization innovate. A culture of free thinking means actually an idea sharing that helps the organization innovate. Free thinking, we must freely help to think the employees. We must say the manager should tell to the team members, okay, challenge the team members, you just bring out the solution, whatever may be there. So you just throw out the questions, okay, they will bring out the solution. That is called the free of thinking and idea sharing. Okay, that helps the organization innovate. I think, I don't think so this is exactly correct, but in the Toyota organization, they will always ask the feedback for the employees. Okay, Toyota car company is there, right? They always ask the feedbacks for the employees for the innovation. Every product they develop, any model of the car, they will always ask the feedback for the employees. They will fine tune every day. Okay, so it really helpful to design the newly innovated cars, new features with the added advantaged features. Okay, like that we must help to think the freely. Okay, they must share the ideas for the organization, for the product, for the project. Okay, so this is the good people management. Okay, this is the good people management. The next one is, what are the most common people management mistakes to avoid? Okay, actually there is a lot of mistakes they are doing. Okay, these are the common people management mistakes to avoid. Okay, Communicating poorly. We must communicate properly, but most of the, I think, don't think so, most of the organization, few of the organizations, okay, or the few of the managers in the organizations may not communicate properly. That is the major problem. Failing to communicate clearly and consistently with your team can lead to misunderstanding, confusion, and decreased morale. Okay, so principles, teachings, or contact, these are the things we must uh, frequently, consistently, clearly, we must communicate in a day by day. Okay, not very often, but we must know they are very clear on the process. Every day they are very clear on the process. We must know that. Okay, confusion and decreased morale. Okay, regularly update your team on goals, expectations, and changes. Regularly we must update your team on goals. What are the goals, what are the expectations, what are the changes we must make, and these are the things we must regularly update it. Okay, also remember that communication is a two-way street. Okay, we must ask the feedback also from the employees. We are not only directing to the employees. Manager only communicate to the employees, not a great thing. We must get the feedback from the employees also. They must freely talk with the managers. We must have the agile process. Okay, we must have the agile meeting, scrum meeting. Okay, scrum master meeting, right? So we must day to day, at least 10 to 15 minutes, we have the short, quick meeting. Okay, it will really helpful to lead the success of the project. Okay, what are the expectations, what are the goals, what are the changes, okay, what is going on in the project, is there any stuck on the project, is there any problem, is there any conflict, we must identify very easily. So we must interact with the team members very, at least once a day. It will day, not only via the mail, not only via the chat, we must communicate face to face. Okay, so also remember that communication is a two-way street. Ensure that your door is open for them to come to you when needed. Okay, that is the most important thing. Your door is always open. They easily communicate, they want to easily communicate with you. Okay, is there any problem? Okay, so they must contact with you very immediately to resolve the problem, resolve the conflict, to continue the work, to proceed the work, proceed the task, continue the project. Okay, so micromanaging, the next mistake is micromanaging. However, over your employees' shoulders and excessively controlling their tasks can stifle creativity. Okay, to withhold from circulation or expression. Okay, actually your employee shoulders are excessively controlling the tasks can stifle creativity. Okay, so erode trust and hinder the professional growth. Okay, existing in the natural state, hinder to make slower or difficult the progress. Hinder means we are not supposed to provide, we are not micromanage the employees. We must give them free to work. Okay, we are always go and very often go and touch the people, what they are doing. We may still telling the changes before complete the project, before completing the task. It may lead to the very hinder. Okay, it will to make slow. Okay, it will make slow the process. Okay, so it instead focusing on setting clear expectations and providing the necessary resources and support. Okay, we must provide, okay, setting clear expectations and providing the necessary resources and support to accomplish the task. We are not supposed to do the micromanagement. We must accomplish their resources. What is the requirement to accomplish the task? But we are not micromanage each and every task, each and every time, once an hour, no what day, very often in a day, we are not doing that, they are not able to work freely. It may be lead to the very stress. Okay, it will slow their process. Okay, they are not able to work freely to accomplish the task. Okay, ignoring employee feedback. The next one is ignoring employee feedback. Disregarding feedback from your team members can discourage open communication. Okay, we must have the employee feedback. We must accept the employee feedback. Okay, we must encourage to open communication. We must accept the open feedback. Actively ask and listen to the suggestions, concerns, and ideas to create a more collaborative environment. Okay, we are not supposed to discourage to open communication. You must actively ask and listen to their suggestions, concerns, and ideas to create a more collaborative environment. Okay, so we are not supposed to ignore the employee feedback. Playing favorites. Treating some staff members more favorably than others can create a resentment and division within the team. Treat everyone fairly and consistently, valuing their contributions equally. This is especially important to keep in mind if you have a hybrid workforce, as it can be easily to accidentally develop proximity bias. Actually, there is a lot of problems with the workplace. Okay. Actually, what we have to do, we must treat all the employees equally. Actually, managers, some of the guys will support manager, or they will always speak with the manager. They will do some favor for the manager personally. Okay. So the manager will talk very often to them. They will do the favorable things to the that guys. Okay, actually if they put the ratings, his work rating, he may put the rating very high. Okay, so really working peoples will get fed up. Okay, it will create a lead to the lot of problem. Okay, so we must treat everyone fairly and consistently, valuing their contributions equally. That is most important. Contributions equally. This is especially important to keep in mind if you have a hybrid workforce. Okay, so what the workforce team can be easily accidentally develop the proximity bias. Okay, proximity bias means immediately proceeding or following very near. Okay, so we must proceed very immediately. Okay, so we are not supposed to play for some employees favor. We are not supposed to unfavor for some of the employees. We must favor all the employees. We must treat equally. This is the most common mistakes arise in the workplace, in the people management. Mishandling conflicts. Okay, actually no matter how uncomfortable you are with conflict, you must not shy away from it. Okay, we are not supposed to shy away from it. Avoiding or mishandling dispute within the team can lead to tension and further discord. Okay, mishandling means actually we are so many of the managers treat roughly or wrongly or ignorantly handling their problems. Okay, is there any problem with the conflict with the employees? We are not supposed to handle the employees very roughly. Okay, we must treat with fairly. Okay, so you must not shy away from it, and also we are not supposed to shy. Avoiding or mishandling dispute with the team can lead to the tension and further discord. Okay, and then address the conflict promptly, objectively, and fairly to maintain a harmonious work environment. Having the part of agreeably, relatedly. Okay, so we must maintain harmonious work environment. That's most important thing. Okay, so these are the things we must avoid. Okay, next one, effective people management strategies. Okay, these are the strategies. Okay, So for effective people management, it's important for a manager to be able to formulate strategies that would align with the organizational goals, uplifting the well-being of the business. Actually, every business have the strategies. Okay, the manager may have, the CEO may have, the CFO may have, okay, the boss will have, okay, the team leader may have to strategy to accomplish the project, to win the business, okay, to win the deal, okay, to attract the customer, to win the stakeholders. Okay, so the strategy is the most important thing. It will uplift the well-being of the business. Okay, it will lead to the organizational goal success. Okay, so for effective people management, it's important for a manager to be able to formulate strategies that would align with the organizational goals, uplifting the well-being of the business. A few vital people management strategies that you can implement include the following. Research and analysis. The first one is research and analysis. Okay, take time to learn what makes your employees unique. What we have to do? We must learn each and every employee, okay, unique. Actually, the humans have the unique skill set, unique talent. Not all the fingers are same. Like that, every employee in the organization have the unique set of skills. It's really, they have the unique talents. If the manager is a very talented person, he may find out that he have this type of capability. Okay, this type of skill set. Okay, so not everyone as a team, all the team members are not the same. Everybody have the unique talent. If they figure out which one have the which talent, definitely he will win the business. He will win the project. Okay, so that is the most important thing as a manager, as the people manager, as a team manager, as a project manager. Okay, take time to learn what makes your employees unique. Identifying the strength and weakness of your employees will highlight the areas improvement required, enabling managers to make strategies accordingly. We must make the weakness and strength of the employee, highlight the areas of improvement required. We must make weakness into the strength, okay, enabling managers to make strategies accordingly. Research and analysis also include evaluation. We must have the evaluation of every employee, okay, via the survey or a work for how observation of the work, okay, so how they working, how they treating their customers, how they treating with the team, how they working with the colleagues. Via that we may analyze the employee's potential, we may evaluate the employee potential. Overall employee related matrices that given an insight into the workforce operations of an organization, right? So this type of research we must do. Okay, so the first strategy is research and analysis of your employees. Okay, next one, to conduct the research analysis you can use techniques such as, yes, I'm telling you, right, employee survey. Okay, these are the strategies and techniques to analyze the employees. Employee survey, taking feedback from employees, evaluating key performance indicators. Okay, evaluating the key performance indicator, skills gap analysis. Okay, is there any skill gap analysis their employees, attrition rate analysis, past and prevailing trend. Okay, that one. Next one is diversity and inclusion matrices. Diversity and inclusion matrices. And the next one is 360-degree feedback analysis. 360-degree feedback analysis. Okay. Cost per turnover analysis. Okay, it leads to the very cost. They are taking more time to accomplish the tasks. Employee engagement rate. How they engage with the tasks. How fast they are working. How they accomplish the task. Employee connection analysis, connection with the manager, connection with the employees and team, connection with the stakeholders, customers, client. Okay, assessment of training and learning sessions, how they interested to learn new innovative technologies. Okay, project related technologies, skill set, employee life cycle analysis and more. Okay, how long they are working, how they interact with the project from the scratch. Okay, now how is their performance? It's better, worst, or it's good? Okay, it's a great. Okay, these are the things helps to, these are the techniques help to conduct the research of the do the research about the employees. Okay, the next one is navigating remote work. Navigating remote work signifies managing performance of employees working from different geographical locations apart from the head office. Actually, there is a lot of things we are doing. Actually, nowadays everybody is working around the world. Okay, the same project, different parts of the world they are working. Okay, they are working for the project. Okay, so how we are navigating the remote work, that's the most important thing. From the head office, okay, the manager will be in the head office, or maybe he also working from the home. Okay, that's not a problem, but how they are navigating the remote work. It's important for a manager to ensure that team members working from remote locations are productive, engaged and connected. Okay, that is the most important. They are productively working, they are engaged with the organization, they are connected with the organization. Okay, that is the most important thing while doing the remote work. Okay, it includes certain strategies such as micromanaging the regular check-ins, clear communication on the accepted outcomes, responsibilities, delegation and task timelines, responsibilities and delegation and task timelines, regular team meetings. We must have the regular team meetings, virtual team building. Okay, virtual team building, maintaining transparency and more. That is the most important thing. Virtual team building is most important. Regular team meeting we must have. Delegation and task timelines. Okay, they are working from the home. Maybe he may went to his personal work. So we must think, we must frequently we must check they are engaged and connected. They are on the system to work. Okay, they are finish the timelines with the they are finishing the time tasks with the timelines. Okay, we must have the regular meeting and virtual team building, maintaining the transparency and more we must do to navigate the remote work. Price the good performance. Okay, we must price the good. The finest people management strategy include uplifting the morale of employees by recognizing their work and rewarding leading performers. We must reward. Okay, if you throw the challenging tasks to the employees, we must bet with some gifters, some rewards. Okay, that is the most important thing. It will really helpful to work very innovatively with engagedly. Okay, so we must help the employees, we must reward the employees to work more. Okay, this technique not only evaluates the employee morale but also encourages them to more productive and creative. Okay, pricing good performances required 360-degree feedback reports, employee worksheet analysis report, KRA and KPI analysis. What is that KRA? Key result area. Otherwise, key responsibility area. Okay, KPI, you know that key performance indicator. These reports also must analyze to check the good performance. Okay, we must do the 360-degree feedback report, employee worksheet analysis. Okay, really helpful to find out who is the best performer, outstanding performer in the organization or in the project, particular project. Okay, so next one is constructive criticism technique. Constructive criticism technique, okay, refers to the delivery of the criticism with the care and empathy. Okay, in this context, criticism doesn't signify skeptical, rigidity, or negative connotation, but rather constructive, positive, and empathetic method. Okay, constructive criticism refers to the delivery of criticism. Okay, actually we must have accept the criticism. Okay, so but at the same time with the care and the empathy. Okay, signify something that is conveyed as a meaning indirectly. Okay, signify. Okay, so skeptical, an attitude of doubt or disposition of the object, doubt about that. Okay, deficient in or devoid the flexibility. So these are the things with the negative connotation, but rather constructive, positive, and empathetic method. We must accept the criticism. It will really helpful to improve ourselves, improve the performance of ourselves, remove the it will help to improve the weakness into the strength. Okay, constructive criticism technique requires strategic implementation, for which you can take care of the certain parameters like, okay, choosing a private space and appropriate time for discussing feedback. Actually we are not supposed to do the criticism in the workplace. We must call the employee particularly them in a privacy room with the room. Okay, individually we must contact them, we must tell the feedback. Okay, we are not do the criticism in the workplace with all the employees. It will may lead to the problem. Okay, initiating empathetic choosing the private space and appropriate time for discussing feedback. Initiating empathetic conversation, for example, I understand this is challenging for you, but I am here to support. Okay, we must support them. Okay, it's really a challenging task for you. Okay, you are new to the project, or you are new to the technology. Okay, or new to the workplace. You are not get the, you are not involved with the team members. We must get interact. I am here to support you. Reach out for me any help. I understand there is a lot of things on your plate. Like that, we must motivate. We must help the employee to come out the stress or a problem, criticism. Okay, this type of creative, constructive problems will really helpful to come out the fear of problem. Okay, so it will really help to work more. Okay, actually it will convert the weakness into the strength. It will improve the confidence, self-confidence of the employee. Okay, we must give the constructive feedback. Avoid jargon or complex terminologies that confuses your team members. Actually, we are not used to use the complex terminologies to the employees. Avoid disrespectable phrases or bad words that often an employee. We are not supposed to use the disrespectable bad words often an employee. Abstain from personally attacking the employee based on the religion, caste, personal matters, etc. Okay, we are not supposed to attack the employees with the religion, caste, and personal matters. Okay, that is the most important thing. We are not bring to the religion, caste, and personal matters, employee privacy matters into the workplace. That leads to the lot of problem. Actually, I am also faced with the problem. I quit my job due to my personal matters. They bring to my personal matter into the workplace. So I had a conflict with the manager and the team members. So I just quit the organization. So like that, we are not supposed to do that. Okay, we are not bring the personal matters, privacy matters into the organization. It will lead to the lot of problem. Okay, so we are not supposed to do that. Religion, caste, and personal matters we are not supposed to bring to the workplace. Okay, how he work in the organization. Okay, that is the most important thing we must look at. As a manager, they must know how the employee is working. Okay, so that is the most important thing. Otherwise, they are not supposed to think about the personal, religion, and the caste related issues into the workplace. Maintain eye contact. We must have the eye contact with the manager or our team members while we speaking. Okay, that's the most important thing. Okay, if you face eye to eye, Okay, we may unreveal the truth. Okay, it will give the confident. Okay, it will have a great conversation. Okay, avoid making judgments and keep it simple. We are not supposed to make the judgments. Okay, we must know the real truth and judge the people. We are not supposed to making judgments without knowing the full truth. Okay, be a listener. As active listening clears the clouds of my miscommunication and confusion, as well as build the sense of belief of being here. Okay, be a listener. And active listening clear the clouds of miscommunication. We must listen the words, what they are speaking, what is the problem, everything we must listen, and we must avoid the miscommunication and confusion, as well as build a sense of belief and being here. Okay, it will create the belief system to resolve the problem. Balance negative feedback. If they have the negative feedback, it really helpful to overcome the negative feedback. Positive praises by highlighting employees' past achievements to keep them motivated. He may be, he is a greater achiever for the past projects. He is working for long for the organization, 10 to 15 years. Okay, now he are not able to perform well due to the personal problem, or is there any problem with the organization. So we must motivate them with the past achievements and highlight the positive praises by highlighting the employee past achievements and keep them motivated. Briefly specify their improvements and alterations desired. Okay, we must briefly specify the improvements, alterations. We must tell the alternate solution to the employees. Okay, is there any problem? We must give the constructive alternative solution to the employees. Okay, for the future. Okay, document the feedback conversation for future reference. We must document it also. Ensure the feedback conversation stay confidential unless there is any urgency or authority of another person to interfere. Okay, ensure the feedback conversation stays confidential unless there is any urgency or authority of another person may interfere. Okay, we must have the conversation very privacy. We are not supposed to another one to allow it. Okay, so be fair in the feedback for all my employees as per their performance. Okay, be fair in the feedback of all employees as per their performance. Okay, we must have all the employee feedback. Okay, as per their performance. These are the constructive criticism technique. Okay, so the next one is proactive communication. Communication is the key to achieving the desired objective of the organization. If you want to improve your performance management, the best strategy to implement transparent and proactive communication. Every day proactively must speak to our people, employees. As a people manager, as a project manager, as a team lead, we must speak with the team. Okay, from the start of the day, we must complete. Okay, we must speak what today we must accomplish. Okay, at least 10 to 15 minutes of meeting, it will really helpful to they work very clearly with the vision of or a goal of the day. Okay, so really we must proactively communicate. It helps to set clear performance expectation from the employees. As a result, they get a better understanding of the tasks they need to perform for fulfilling the desired expectation without confusion. That's the most important thing. Okay, the proactive communication helpful to work with without confusion. Okay, it leads the desired acceptation. Okay, it will fulfill the desired acceptation. Encourage creativity and innovation. When employees are intelligent in their goal accomplishing process, they tend to innovate and accomplish more from their KRAs. Okay, when employees intelligent, okay, so goal accomplishing process, we must encourage. What we have to do, we must encourage them. Okay, we must encourage and the innovation. It's important to recognize their creativity, as that would stimulate and encourage them to continue with the innovative thoughts, ideas and notations. Okay, so we must encourage them. Accomplishing, they tend to innovate, accomplish more for the KRAs. Okay, so it will really helpful to innovative thoughts, ideas, and notation. It stimulate. Okay, it help to stimulate it. Okay, and stimulate the ideas, thoughts, and notations, and encourage them to work and innovatively work. Okay, so continue with the innovative thoughts and ideas and notations. Empress failure. Okay, next one is empress failure. Okay, to take up especially readily or gladly. Okay, we must gladly accept the failure, but embracing failure as a team will help recover the strength of the employees. Okay, actually, so many organizations work for the they work for an innovative product. They will ready to face the failures and challenges. Okay, they will happily work for the trial and error methodology. Okay, it really productive. Trial and error methodology is really productive. We may get the innovative ideas very frequently, very often. Okay, it will really help to the innovate a very better product. Okay, so failure, that's why they are impressed the failure. Okay, they are welcoming the failures. Okay, so in such a situation, it's extremely important for you as a manager to improve the model of your team and plan the future processes considering fast trends. Okay, what is the trend? Trending means what is that? A general movement and a current style. Okay, innovative current style. Okay, so learn and train. Business operations keep changing due to various factors such as prevailing trends, demand, supply, impact, market, draft, economic shift. Moreover, business operations keep changing due to various factors such as prevailing trends. Actually, trending is style is every day is changing. Demand, supply, impact. There is a lot of demands and supply. Okay, different kind of models they are demanding. Okay, market drafts. Okay, market draft also is there, and a economic shifts and more. Economic shift means every day is shifting. Okay, the changing economy is changing. So these are the things. Okay, so we must learn and train every day. Okay, continuous training and learning help you to stay updated on the ongoing trends as well as enhance the knowledge of the workforce to adjust to the fast moving business operations. Okay, training and development really helpful to the enhance the knowledge. It improve the knowledge. It improve the innovation. It will bring out the potential to the employees in the help to innovate the more trending products business. Okay, so the learning and training is most important for the fast moving business operations. Okay, define goals. That's the most important thing. Defining the goal of the organization to the employees precisely needed to be strategized as the chances of complexities prevail with the diversification of goals. Okay, we must have the goal. Okay, it should be strategized. Complexities, chances of complexities prevail. Okay, it's bring out, prevail. Okay, so diversification of goals. Okay, is that diversification of goals. Okay, next one is effective people management skills include strategizing the briefing of goals to employee that would be understandable and free of perplexities. Okay, filled with uncertainty, full of difficulty. Maybe it will be the free of flexibilities means it will bring out the complexities. We must have the clear goal. We will be very free to work, right? We may understandable. We know everything understandable. We know everything perfectly. So we never any doubt or a confusion to work. If we have a clear goal in our mind to proceed, to continue our work, okay? So it will free from the perplexities, okay? Stay professional. As saying goes, there is no emotion in the profession, which absolutely justify the significance as personal and affection in the profession can be utilized as a undue advantage by your team members, which ultimately would lead by delaying deadlines. Okay, there is no emotion in the profession. Okay, we are not supposed to be emotionally get emotional. Okay, absolutely justify significance or personal affection in the profession can be utilized as an undue advantage by your team members, which ultimately would lead to delaying deadlines. Actually, we must work with the passion. We must like our work. We must have very interested to work. Okay, we must be stay professional. Okay, I am great my work. Okay, I am challenging my work. I am ready to face any failure. I am ready to impress to failure. Okay, so as a we must never get emotion. We must freely. Okay, okay, with the joy mood. Okay, so we must work with the organization. It will really helpful to without delaying the deadlines. It lead with the correct time. uh, Finish the work with the timelines. Deviating KRAs, poor performance management and other issues adversely affecting various aspects of the business, which elevates biases discrimination. Okay, so we must stay professional. Okay, it will never lead poor performance management, deviating KRAs. Okay, so we must stay professional. It will really helpful to accomplish the project with the correct time without any issues, problems. Okay, discrimination. Okay, organizational effectiveness. Effective management, people management is pivotal for organizational effectiveness. Okay, so a major or central role, key player position, pivotal for organizational effective people management is pivotal for organizational effectiveness. It's essential for the management to motivate and align the organizational goal with the overall responsibility of the employees. Okay, this is a most important thing. We must align our employees, motivate employees to align with the goal with the overall responsibility of the employees. That's the most important thing in the organizational effectiveness. Set clear expectations. Okay, it's essential to set your expectations right and accomplishments of objectives. Okay, we must have the clear expectations what we are going to achieve at the end of the project, at the end of the product, at the end of the day. Okay, we must clearly set the expectations. What is the objective? Okay, what we are going to achieve. We must have the clarity what is being expected from them. This help them to plan the movement accordance with the preset expectations. Okay, so we set the clear expectations about the task, about the objectives, about the project, about the organizational goals. Okay, techniques to strategies to set clear expectations include evaluate SMART futures, strength, weakness, achievements, reliability and time of employees. Okay, this is the SMART futures. Okay, okay, strength, weakness, achievements, reliability and time of employees. Plan their plan of action for reference. We must plan for the plan of action for reference. Seek suggestions from other experts. We must seek the suggestion from the experts. Actually, every organization have the experts. Okay, technical architectures. Okay, so technical managers. Okay, they may a project manager, the top level managers may be there. Okay, head of the managers. They know they are maybe the very expert because they work for a very long, maybe 10 to 15 years, 20 years of experience in the same industry, same domain. So they will have all the solutions with readily. Okay, with subconsciously they will very slowly they will provide the ready to provide the solutions for you because they are expert in the solutions. Sorry, in the organization. So you just may ask the suggestions from the experts. Seek suggestions from the employees as they need to be aware of the expected roles and make modifications as per their convenience if necessary. Okay, we must seek the suggestion from the employees as they need to be aware of their expected roles and make modification as per their convenience if necessary. Actually, so many of the people from organizations were working very long, 10 to 15 years, to employees who may working as a team lead or a technical manager, some role. They want to expect to work some more role. Okay, they must ask to them. Okay, we must to provide, put the right person in the right place. Okay, so depends upon the experience, depends upon the knowledge. Okay, the innovative thinking skill set, we must to provide the correct role. Okay, that will help you to get productivity from the employees. Okay, so document the expectation set. We must document this. What are the expectations? Initiate clear and transparent communication. We must have the clear and transparent communication from the employees, what they're expected, what we are able to provide. That's the most important thing. Because if there is so many seniors in the organization, so it depends upon the seniority or the knowledge base, we will provide the role, right? So maybe 10 to 15 members in the same organization or the same team working for this project, same project. So we are not supposed to provide all of them the same role, right? So that time we must clearly communicate, okay, we will provide you the next project or the next team. So what we will provide you, okay, or we will provide the compensation, salary hike, whatever may be, what will we must compromise, we must talk in a win-win situation. With the win-win situation, we must transparently communicate with them. Okay, but at the same time, we are not to we must hold the employee also for the upcoming future projects. Okay, be prepared with an alternate plan of action if any changes occur. Be prepared with an alternate plan of action if any changes occur. Okay, we in case if you have that any problem, so we must have the plan of action if there any problem, or we are going to any change management, any change project or a change process is there, we must have the alternate solution for everyone. Okay, so next one is active listening. Active listen to your people, teams, etc. about their issues, complexities, and requirements. This makes them connect more to the organization and be productive. Okay, so we must listen to your people, team, about their issues, complexities, and requirements. This makes them connect more to the organization and be productive. Strategic problem solving. Problem solving is an essential requisite for people management. Organizational well-being majorly depends on the issue addressal techniques and risk management of the management. It also helps maintain a healthy work environment. Okay, we must have the strategic problem solving. Actually, they everybody actually, if you go to the Microsoft, Microsoft, sorry, OS, or if you go to the any project, they have the problem solving solutions. They predefinedly have the question set, and they have the answers also for the same set. Okay, okay, this type of problem may arise. This type of questions the customer will ask. So if they ask the question, they will provide the answer with ready-madely. Okay, like that, the very big organization, the CM level 5 organizations have the strategic problem if they arise any problem, they have the ready-made solution for everything. Okay, that is called the strategic problem solving. Okay, they have everything, okay, ready-madely. Okay, in case if the problem will arise without acceptations or without knowing ourselves, okay, they also have the alternative solution. They will do the trial and error methodology to solve the problem. Okay, so like that, okay, there's a problem solving essential requisite of people management or organizational well-being. Majority demands depends on the issue addressal techniques and risk management of the management. It also helps to maintain a healthy work environment. Okay, risk management. Okay, they have that separate team, risk management. Be persuasive. Being approachable, persuasive will help build trust in your team, as they can approach you in case of any hardships. Okay, To move by argument. Persuasive means, okay, by move by argument. Okay, hardships, pain, suffering. Okay, in case of any hardships we face, okay, we will have the being approachable. Persuasive will help build the trust in the team as they be argue. Actually, we will with the argument we will speak with the problem to move with the speech. Okay, we resolve the conflict. Okay, make informed decisions. In addition, informed decision making at right time is also vital for the managers to strategize techniques used for effective people management in the workplace. Actually, informed decision making at the right time. Okay, to as well vital for the management manager to strategize technique used for effective people management in the workplace. Okay, so actually informed means marked by absence of formality or ceremony, right? So we must have the meeting with the, we must handle the team, the problem, and then the right time also vital. It's the most important thing for as a manager to strategize technique used for effective people management in the workplace. Okay, we must handle. Okay, that's called the informed decisions. Okay. Next one is these are the strategies for the people management. Challenges in framing people management strategies. What are the challenges actually? Managing people is not an easy task. It comes with ample challenges that require for vigilance and problem solving approaches. Okay, ample, generously sufficient to satisfy requirement or need. That's called the ample. Actually, vigilance means, okay, uh, watchful, especially avoid the danger. Okay, vigilance means careful. Vigilance means challenge. It's a very challenge. We are carefully uh, avoid the dangers in the workplace, in the with the conflict with the employees, while handling the client or while handling the customer or while handling the stakeholders. Okay, it may arise at any type of problem may arise, right? So that time we must be very careful. Okay, so we must be a very good problem solver. We must approach problem solving technique very in a gentle manner with a fairly. We must do that to combat barriers hindering the path. People management techniques. It's important to build a team bonding with your team members as they are more likely to be the root cause of the conflicts. To combat barriers hindering. Okay, to make slow or difficult the progress. Hindering means the to combat barriers, the path people management techniques. Okay, barriers hindering. Okay, it is important to build a team bonding with your team members as they are more likely to root cause of the conflict. We must bring out the problem. Okay, we must bring out the challenge. We must create a team bonding to find the root cause and resolve the problem. So we must provide the clear path direction to the employees. So maintaining a courteous relationship with the team members in the workplace and creating a sense of one team among employees solve half the purpose of combating challenges. Okay, maintaining a courteous relationship. Actually, we must have the good team relationship. It will solve half of the problem. Creating a sense of one team among employees solve half the purpose of the combating challenges. Actually, we are all one. Okay, we are unique to solve the problem. We are solve the issues. Okay, we are all working for the one. We are working for an organization. That is the main goal. We are working on the one project. Our mission vision to accomplish the project. We accomplish the task only. Okay, we don't have much that we don't have any problem with that. We are going to work, we are going to share our knowledge, we are going to accomplish the project. That is the main motto, that is our vision and mission, right? That is called the one team. Okay, so we are not supposed to confide us, we are not supposed to have the ego with us. I am the expert in the technology, so I am only that working for the organization. Nobody is working well. Like that we are not supposed to think. Okay, we must have the one team effort to work with the challenges and we accomplish the project. Okay, we are working for the client, we are working for the organization. That is the most important thing, right? So we must have the one team among employees solve half the purpose of combating challenges. Okay, next one is some major challenges affecting people management include communication gap. Okay, first one is communication gap, internal conflicts. Next one is internal conflicts. Next one is lack of training and learning. Next one is lack of training and learning. Poor team building techniques. Poor team building techniques. Remote or hybrid work constraints. Okay, remote or hybrid work constraints. Lack of motivation and encouragement. Lack of lack of motivation and encouragement. Lopsided work-life balance. Okay, so what is that? Learning to the one side, lacking in the balance. Okay, sorry, leaning to one side. Okay, work-life balance. Stringent or faulty managerial policies. Okay, these things marked by the rigor strategies. These are the things. Employees' personal issues related to the salaries, opportunities, and growth. External issues which involve strikes, stakeholders and concerns, and client demands. These are the things major challenges of affecting the people management include communication gap, internal conflicts, lack of training and learning, poor team building techniques, remote and hybrid work constraints, lack of motivation and encouragements, lopsided work-life balance, stringent or faulty managerial policies, and employee personal issues related to salaries, opportunities, and growth, etc. External issues which involve strikes, stakeholders, and concerns, client demands, etc. These are the things, okay, major challenges of people management. Okay, next one is importance of people management strategies. The importance of drafting a people management strategy is vital for the business workflow to sustain in the cutthroat market and is the best way to retain talent. Okay, so bivital, right, vitally important insulin to criticize severely and unfavorably. Cutthroat, a cruel, unprincipled person, right? Cutthroat market means like that. Okay, it's a unprincipled manner. Okay, so the significance of people management skills include streamlining of workflows. The process should be streamlined. Okay, otherwise it will be create a lot of problem. Avoiding conflicts, we must avoid the conflicts. Compliance, adherence. Okay, we are the act of action, the quality of to hold the fast, stick to by us by so we must have the compliance, adherence. Maintaining a positive work environment, we must have the positive work environment. Enhancing the productivity in the task outcomes, we must enhance the productivity. Okay, improving the efficiency of employees, every day we must improve the efficiency of employee while providing the training. Goal accomplishments, okay, everyday goals, everyday tasks are accomplished successfully. Broadening of opportunities which stimulate the growth of the organizations. Okay, we must broaden the opportunity of employees as well as organization to stimulate the growth of the organization. Elevate the reputation of the organization by reflecting increased production, employee satisfaction, and captivating goodwill. These are the most important. We must elevate the reputation. Okay, so via the reflecting increased production, we must improve the production of the organization. Employee satisfaction is most important, and captivating the goodwill also most important. Retaining the employees, stimulating productivity, engagement, and performance, creating a positive and supportive workplace environment, conflict resolution, okay, skill development, more effective collaboration, boosting business performance. These are the most important thing in the people management strategies. Tips for effective people management. Know the systems. Okay, we must know the system. Know your system and how they interrelate. Okay, so interrelate. The organization has a mission. Each team has an objective to fulfill in service of that overall mission. Okay, the organization have the mission and each team has an objective to fulfill in service of that overall mission. Okay, how does the work of each team interplay to achieve the overall career goal? Okay, that is the most important thing. How each member of the team working to achieve the overall career goal. On your team, what is the established system? What is the system they are working? Is it effective in meeting the stated objectives? Okay, is stated the objectives. What are the various roles that make up the team and how they work together? Okay, what they work together. What are the responsibility of the each role? Okay, that is the most important thing. What is the each? What are the responsibility of the each role and what do they matter? Okay, these are the things we may arise. Know the system. We must know the system. What are the questions on that? What is the established system? What system is implemented? Is it effective in meeting the stated objectives? It's help to achieve the objectives. Okay, what are the various roles that make up the team and how do they work together? Okay, what are the objectives? What are the roles of the employees? They achieved work together. What are the responsibilities of the each role? Each and every person, they understand their role. They are working clearly with the role. Okay, what do they matter? Okay, that is the most important thing. So we must know the system before start of the work. Identify the why. Learn about the individuals on your team beyond their current roles. Okay, learn about the individuals on your team beyond their current role. That is the most important thing. Okay, we must learn about the individual on your beyond their current role. Actually, how is this role in service or their career or life goals? Okay, the role is affecting the career or a life goal or it's a service. We must know that. What energizes them? It energizes them. What depletes them? Okay, where do they see themselves in 5 years? Okay, what they see there in 5 years. What matters them most and why? Okay, by learning about the individuals on your team, you will better understand what motivates each person. Okay, these are the questions. What is their life goal, career goal, or a surveys of their career and life goals? What energizes them? What is their fashion them? Okay, how they work? What depletes them? Where do they see themselves in the 5 years? Within the organization, he must become a manager or a CEO in the organization. Okay, or he's going to out, he's going to be an entrepreneur. What is the 5 years plan of the employee? What matters to them most and why? By learning about the individuals on your team, and you will better understand what motivates them, each person. Identify the why. Next one is create a strategic plan. You have been charged with the leading objective of your team forward. Okay, you are the in charge. Okay, so you are leading the objective of your team forward. What key markers will show that you and your team have accomplished the goal laid out by leadership? What markers will show that your team accomplished the goal laid out by leadership? Okay, by your leadership, what are the goals accomplished? What indicators or information you look for the validate your assumptions or a course correct once work underway? Okay, we must assumption have the validate your assumptions or a course correct once work is underway. Okay, what indicators or information will you look for validate? Okay, this is a evaluation while doing the observational. This is observational thing. Okay, what do you do? Okay, how do you validate? How do you assume the course correct once the course or the work is underway? Okay, what obstacles could prevent success, and how will you get ahead of them? Okay, is there any obstacle to prevent the success, and how will you get ahead of them? Okay, that's the most important thing. We must create a strategic plan. Your job is not just to communicate and implement this plan with your team and colleagues, but manage its productive end, even if the plan need to change. Okay, as a manager, you are not supposed to be a communicator. Okay, what your manager or your boss or your CEO, CFO, what maybe your head telling to you, you are not simply a communicative person. Okay, like a mail, or you're just not simply you are communicating. Okay, we must be productive. Okay, we must have the spirit, coordination, cooperation with the team to bring out the potential. It may lead to the success of the organization. It may be lead to the productive employee as well as organization get benefited. That is the major role the people relationship manager is doing. Okay, so even if the plan needs to change, that is the creative strategic plan. They must know, they must have the strategic plan. Hire right. Okay, if you have the opportunity hire a new, consider the strength and weakness of your current team. What skill set would fulfill in the current team gaps and suit the role that need to be filled? Consider your internal candidate, including current team members who have expressed interest in taking on that role. But then cast the opportunity out wide and discover diverse applicants team might benefit so necessary credentials. Consider how your team might benefit from the greater diversity of perspectives. Don't just hire from the pool of people you know. Broaden the search. Okay. Actually, hire the right. We must analyze the team with team. Okay. If you are going to take up the new project, start a project, so you must analyze with the existing team, project team. Okay, with the new advanced technology. Okay, you want to hire from outside of the pool, or inside we have enough resources to accomplish the project. In case we have the experienced, talented skill set, with the skill set, we must analyze the current team gaps and suit the role. Otherwise, the training is required to fulfill the gap or skill set. Definitely, the project team will handle the project without hiring, without paying the more money. So we must hire the right team, right person to accomplish the tasks. Okay, that is the thing. Most don't just hire from the pool of people, broaden the search. Okay, ensure equity. Keep an eye on fairness in pay and acceptation with the new hire and all employees entrusted you. Keep an eye on fairness in pay and acceptation with the new hire and all employees entrusted you. Okay. Is there any pay disparity potentially based on gender, race, or other? Work to address it and create a fair, inclusive, and equitable team. Remember, you are in a place of power and set the stage for your team. Okay. We must have the equality, equity. Okay. So we must respect all of them same way, same manner. Okay. Is there any problem with the pay? You are while hiring the new employee, or employee is interested to you. Okay. Gender, race, any other problem, we must reduce or clear or solve the problem. Okay. So you are the problem equitable. You must create a fair, inclusive, and equitable team. That is the most important thing. Remember, you are in a place of power and set the stage for your team. Okay. The next one is set expectations. Set expectations. Clearly state and communicate the expectations of each role and the individual who will fulfill that role. Okay. Communicate the expectations of each role and the individual who will fulfill that role. What are expected deliverables and by what date and time, who delivers what, and who acts as the backup, who create the role, and expectations for increased ownership. Okay. We must clearly set our expectations with the time date. Okay. Who is going to deliver the project? Is there any backup in case someone is going to leave? So at that time, who will be the backup of the team? Okay, we must coordinate, co-create the rules and expectations to increase the ownership of the employees. Okay. Co-create accountability with the expectations clearly stated and communicated. Each individual is held accountable. We must make everyone as accountable. We are not supposed to leave anyone. Okay, everybody should have the responsibility to work. Okay, so that's the most important thing in the organization. If the expectations are co-created, keeping the individual accountable falls not only on you but also as a team as a whole. Okay, all the team members should be coordinated. Everybody should be accountable. Everybody should have the responsibility. Okay, that is a creative of accountability. Use strength based approach. Using a strength based approach, individuals will respond in kind with a positive growth mindset. Okay, strength based approach means, okay, individual respond in a kind with a positive growth mindset. We must have, actually we are all same, we are all equal. Okay, we are working for the one project, we are working in the organization. Okay, we must show the strength of the employee, as strength of the team, knowledge of the team. That's called the strength based approach. Okay, so we must have the competition with the all the projects. Okay, we must analyze, we must just compete with the strength. It will improve the cooperation of the team members with the project who are working on the same project. Okay, so that type of things should be happen. Strength based approach, individuals will respond in kind with a positive growth mindset. First, acknowledge the person's strength, what went well, then address the areas that could use improvement. Consider how another team member's strength and good bolster the growth required by the individuals by working together. Okay, so we must analyze another team projects also. So very often we must help the team coordinated, connected, and uniquely uniquely they are all work together to accomplish the task. We must giving that kind of games and work related activities or challenges or innovative things we must provide. Okay, team building games, team building activities, we must do that. Okay, that is called the strength based approach. Okay, the next one is establish the regular communication. Schedule a meeting with the team as a whole and individually on a regular basis. This will build a sense of open communication and foster trust. Okay, we must schedule that meeting with the team as a whole and individually regular basis. This will build a sense of open communication and foster trust. Rather than having issues and frustration build until they bursting at the seams, they will address it with the forum created for open communication throughout the years. As a manager, you will check in on the team's performance and keep a pulse on how initiatives are moving forward or not. Issues can then be more quickly identified and addressed. Okay, we must have the quick meetings or a daily basis meetings. We must interact with the employees individually. Okay, personally, we must have the regular interaction, regular communication with the employees. It will solve the problems. Okay, very quickly. It will identify and address the problems, issues very quickly. Okay, build psychological safety. Create an environment in which people feel safe to share their accomplishments and failures. Create an environment which people feel safe to share their accomplishment and failures. Okay, we must have the safe environment. Okay, I create an environment that welcome dump ideas as well as brilliant ideas. Okay, we must have the discussion very often to share their ideas. It may be the dump ideas, okay, or a very brilliant ideas. Everyone knows sometimes those dump ideas end up being the brilliant ones. Right? Dump ideas means it's a very jokingly they will tell the ideas. Maybe it lead to the very brilliant idea. Okay, most of the people's doing that, they will think as a they crack as a joke as ideas. Okay, so they will, it lead to the very good brilliant idea sometimes, not always. Okay, we are not supposed to think, actually the innovators are not creatively, they are thinking all the times very tough. Okay, we think very freelance. Okay, we must think that. Okay, so with the open free, with the happy mind, we must think about that. We must analyze that. It will give the brilliant ideas. Value the diverse perspectives of each individual and given them the space to be heard and considered. Okay, value the diverse perspective. We must have the different perspective from the different persons. Everybody have the different perspective of the different products, right? Okay, so we must have the different perspective of everyone. Okay, it lead to the great innovative ideas. By creating a safe space where people are not criticized, ideas will be generated, problem solved, and innovations made. In an environment that is not safe, you will hear the sound of crickets. Okay, so we must have the safe, provide the safe environment to the innovation. Okay, innovation, creative thinking, everything. Set a clear agenda. No one has time to waste or the desire to sit in front of another Zoom meeting. Okay, so we have a clear agenda with an order to timeline so that team members understand their time is valued. Okay, as a manager, we must keep the time very clearly. Okay, you must do everything as a punctual. Okay, so that will lead to the that is a lead to the example. Your work style, way of behavior, your attitude, your body language should be learnable. Okay, so you just you're not just a leader. Leader, manager. You become a leader. You are role model for your team. So you must be punctual. So you just clear agenda, have the meeting before start a meeting. Provide the clear agenda to the meeting for every participants. It is really helpful to the time value. Okay, check your ego where you were chosen to be the manager because your knowledge and most likely your interpersonal skills. When communicating with your team, be okay with letting go of the belief that no one else knows as much as you, nor will they be able to deliver the high quality that you demand. Beware of the voice trying to burst through and keep it in checks as you practice numbers 13 to 15. You were chosen to be the manager because your knowledge and most likely your interpersonal skills. When communicating with your team, be okay with letting go of the belief that no one else knows as much as you, nor will be they will be able to deliver the high quality that you demand. Okay, so we must check your ego always. Okay, be aware of the voice trying to burst the truth and keep it check as you practice number 13 to 15. Okay, don't get angry. Okay, we must fairly we must treat the people. Okay, high quality that demand. Okay, deliver the high quality. Be aware of the voice trying to burst through the, keep it in check as you practice number 13 to 15. Okay, practice active listening in all interaction. Set aside your judgment about what you think the person is about to say. Practice active listening in all interactions. Okay, set aside your judgment about what you think the person is about to say. We are not judge anything previously before. Okay, we must listen to them, be present and listen to what person is actually saying at the moment. Okay, we must listen at the moment, reflect and summarize what you have heard. Why does this matter? The individual feel heard, acknowledged and valued by you. Okay, we must respect, value, acknowledge. We must hear the employee. We must feel the employee. Okay, it will really help to solve all the problems, most of the problems. Okay, develop empathy. Consider the perspective of other person and related to the human emotions being expressed. Uh, Remember that the professional role is only one part of the individual. Okay, consider the perspective of the other person and relate to the human emotions being expressed. Remember that the professional role is only part of the individual. Okay, we must provide empathy also. They may have the personal problems. They are not able to work some days. They have some problem, right? That time we must show empathy with the employees. We must, I am here to help you. Okay, so professional, not only seeing the professionally. Okay, we must see as an individual. We must help to come out of the problem. We must show empathy with the problem. Okay. Ask open-ended question. Ask a question that result in more than a yes or no answers. Instead of asking, do you agree with the solution, yes or no? Ask what do you do purpose? How would you handle the situation? Avoid using the word why as it come across the blaming. The open-ended questions will take more time initially, especially if you are sure that you have the right answer. However, over time, as the members feel empowered to find the answer for themselves, your time will be freed to consider higher level of strategic planning. So you ask the open-ended questions. Okay, it will really helpful for that strategic planning. High level of strategic planning. Be an advocate. Advocate for your team as a whole and for the individuals that are a part of it. Okay. Take the team feedback and consider if expectations and working practices within the group and with the team members need to be better communicated and are adjusted. Okay. As I advocate, we must know, we must have the team members' thoughts and how they are working. Is there any problem? Okay, we must have the expectations and working need to be better communicated and adjusted. Okay, take the team's feedback. We must have the feedback. We must consider if expectations and working practices with the group and other teams needed to be better communicated or adjusted. We must adjust accordingly. We must work for them, favor of them. If additional resources are required to better fulfill the team's objective, make the case to the higher ups so that it is seen as a win-win for all. Okay. We must provide all the resources required for employee. Okay, without the resources, they are not able to accomplish their project properly. So whatever they in short of resources, we are not able to they are not able to accomplish on timeline. Maybe the hardware, software related resources or human resources. Actually, if they are working a very large project, only 10 to 15 members only should work. Okay, with the timeline of 3 months or 6 months. Is it possible? They are not possible, right? So we must provide the enough resources. Okay. So in case they are working on the very old system, it's a very slow. It's a very slow to work. So we must provide the laptop, advanced technological laptop, innovative product. Okay. So everything they required, we must know that. Actually, in case they need record a third-party system to test the software, okay, we must provide it. Okay, whatever the resources they are required, we must provide to accomplish. That is, it will lead to the win-win for all, win-win situation to all. Okay, higher ups so that it is seen as a win-win for all. Share opportunity to grow. Share the resources, professional development opportunities, classes, coaching, and organizations to be involved in. With the continued learning, there is a greater possibility and satisfaction. Okay, so we must provide the opportunity to grow. Okay, what are that? Professional development opportunities, classes, coaching, and organization to be involved in. With the continued learning, there is a greater possibility and satisfaction. Celebrate the wins. Acknowledge a job well done, deadlines meet, progress made, celebrate the win. Okay, we must, once the project is completed, we must bring the team to the team outing. Okay, very often we must bring the team to the team outing. Okay, or we just call for the dinner. Okay, or call for the lunch. Okay, so that type of activity should be happening. Okay, deadlines meet or progress made, celebrate we must celebrate the wins in the organization. Okay. Have the difficult or a direct conversation. Nothing is more frustrating or toxic than when an obvious problem is left unaddressed. Okay, we must address all the problems. We are not supposed to left the problems. Okay, the structure and expectation set in place should ease the process and act as a north star guiding the conversation. Okay, we must address all the problems Otherwise it would lead to the frustrating or a toxic. Okay, so we must set the structure and expectations set in place. Okay, so it lead the we must guide the conversation. Okay, so it will resolve all the problems. Have the difficult and direct conversation with the employees. Trust your people. Trust the people and give them the space. They need to get it done in their own way. Okay, we provide people freely. Okay, we must work as a freelancer to work in a, sorry, not only freelancer means not outside, but within the organization, they must have the space to work. Okay, get it done their own way, their way of style, own way, own style. Okay, the systems need to be get it done in their own way. The system are clarified. This is the output we record. You just work anyway, no problem. I just need output like this. Okay, just tell to the team you communicated. They will work according to their own style. Okay, the expectations are set. Offer the flexibility, get the job done, and the best way they see fit. Okay, okay, that is the matter. The best way they see fit. Okay, the offer the flexibility to get the job done. You can flexibly work anywhere, anytime, or any software, you just take it. Maybe. Okay, you just accomplish it. I need a output like that. Okay. So we must give you a trust your people. We must provide the space to work. A bike ride for lunch may be needed to get the creative juices flowing or bow of stream before the person is ready to go it at again. Okay. A bike ride for lunch may be needed to get the creative juices flowing or bow upstream before the person is ready to go it and again. Okay, we must go to the lunch. Okay, most of the people are going out for the lunch only, not most of the people having the lunch in the cafeteria, but we must provide, okay, outside the lunch, dinner, something. So we must freely, we must free from some time. It will really get a refresh. So they again start for the work. Okay, it will get, their mind may get free. They will work with the very productively, with the innovatively. Okay, welcome feedback. Welcome all feedback. It is the only way to grow and see what you are not seeing. Lead by example. Model the behavior that you want to see in members of your team. Okay, you are the model of the behavior. You just model the behavior that you want to see the members of your team. Model the boundaries that are necessary for all the flourish. Take a break to recharge. No one benefits from 24 into 7 work. Your team will follow you lead. Okay. So we must have a lead by example. I have already told that, right? You are the leader. So you must be the leader. You lead by example. You must show your team how to work, how to time management the team. How to manage the time, how to work, how we behave. Everything we as a manager, as a leader, we must lead by example. The organization should be a leader of the employees. Okay. Be a mentor. Share the wisdom of your professional life journey and help launch your employees to their next level of development and opportunity. Be a mentor. Okay. Wisdom of your professional life. Share the wisdom of your professional life journey and help launch your employees to the next level of development opportunity. Actually, most of the people managers are maximum 20 to 15, 20 years of experience people. They have a lot of experience and lot of exposure. Okay, so they never show to them. Okay, we must show via the mentoring the people. Okay, not we are not supposed to take the class, but lead by example. Okay, the short bites we must show to them. We must set by example. We must just have a quick meeting. So we must show the right direction to the employees. Okay, that will be a guide as a mentor, as a leader. We must provide that. Okay. Next one is people management skills. Okay, these are the skill set the people manager should have. First need they need is empathy. Okay, what that? A leader must be a good role model for employees. Okay. A leader must be a good role model for employees. Cultivating empathy in the workplace can encourage others to have a compassion and understanding and for one another. Okay. Compassion and understand for one another. Empathy can also help leaders better support their team and guide them towards success. Okay, that is the most important thing. Empathy, the action of understanding, being aware. Okay, so we must have the empathy with others, employees. We must have the compassion. We must understand one another. Okay, it lead to the better support of their team and guide them toward the success. Okay, we are not only looking the employees as a professional. We must have the show the empathy to them also. In case they have any problem. Okay, is there any, in case they have any financial problem or any relationship problem, any family related problem, and yeah, otherwise any employees related conflict problem, we must show empathy and we must clear their employees problems, resolve their problems. Okay, and then we proceed to with the clearly, with the freely they should work in the organization. Okay, with the projects. Strong communication. Communication take various forms such as written, verbal, short Slack messages, weekly one-to-ones, all team meetings and more. This skill also includes a manager's ability to speak clearly, pursue others and listen to others. Communicating with others effectively can increase moral satisfaction and productivity while decreasing turnover. Okay, we must have the strong communication. We learned a lot about the communication, right? So we must have the communication. Really, it effectively can increase the moral satisfaction, productivity, while decreasing the turnover. Okay, so we must increase the turnover. Okay, so strong communication is most important thing. Okay, we must the manager should ability to speak clearly, pursue others and listen to others. That is the most important skill set for people managers. A clear vision to inspire other team members towards a common goal. You must have a clear vision. It's a critical to view the big picture and understand each team member's part in achieving that goal. You know that what steps need to be taken to achieve a success with a clear vision. You may also consider an abilities and strength of your team potential and envision the goal that encompass the potential, seeing behind the current state of the organization and driving growth with the clarity in a necessary skill to lead others successfully. Okay, so we must have the clear picture. Okay, what steps need to achieve the success and a ability, what are the abilities and strength of your team, what is the envision to encompass the potential. Now, okay, what is the current state of the organization, where it drive lead to the growth and clarity to lead the others successfully. Like that, we must have the clear vision. Problem solving. Problem solving, there will always be problems that needed solutions. And employees often look to their managers in time of crisis seeking support. Okay, is there any problem with the team? They need a manager support, right? So that time the manager should support. When leaders are good at solving problems, success is more easily achieved. Okay, problem solving skills are essential to being an effective people manager. Okay, there is a lot of problems. They sometimes they will stuck with the problems as a team members. That time we must go and ask the problem. We must solve the problem. Okay, as a people manager, they have the problem solving ability. Honesty and transparency. Honesty is necessary for employees to trust others, their managers and each other. Honesty is necessary for employees to trust their managers and each other and should not be neglected if the end goal is to build a strong team. Okay. If you can be open with the team about good news or bad news, it will foster the culture, respect and trust. Although it may be challenging to deliver negative feedback or information, it inspires others to be honest in return. Actually, it's a good or bad, that is not a problem, but we must have the transparency, okay, the quality of state of being. not given a proper or necessary care of attention. Okay, we must not neglect it. We are not supposed to be neglected the employees. Okay, we must accept the good and bad, strong and good and bad, and okay, the negative form of feedback or a positive, whichever whatever may be, it inspire others to be honest in return. Okay, so honestly, transparently, we accept the others' feedback, everything. Adaptability. Circumstances might change and not everyone work in the same way. As a people manager, being flexible others working style and adaptable in time of change can improve the team responsible and their response and performance. Okay, circumstance may change. Not everyone work in the same way. Okay, so as a people manager, being flexible to other working style and adaptable in times of change can improve the team responsible and their performance. Okay, we know the pulse of the employees. Okay, what is their way of style, working style? So depends upon that. We must give the flexibility to the working employees. In business, things are constantly evolving, deadlines, objectives, needs, team members, etc. With the new ideas and perspectives joining the workforce, leaders must learn adaptability in team management to embrace the change and continue to thrive in their roles. Okay, so we must be adaptable, and also employees also should be flexible to work other working styles. Okay, that is the most important thing. In business, things are constantly evolving, right? Deadlines, objectives, need, team members, etc. With the new ideas and perspective joining the workforce, leaders must learn adaptability in team management to embrace the change and continue to thrive in their teams. Okay, in case new ideas or new technology is coming, we must adopt it. We must have the adaptation. So we must include the team members to adopt, and we also adapt team management to embrace the change and continue thrive in their role. Okay, so that's called the adaptability. Growth mindset. Most people look at a job as a chance to grow their career and skills. Unsurprisingly, opportunity for growth and development are big selling point for candidate. Being assured that the organization and manager care about their growth can increase engagement, productivity, and retention. Okay, growth mindset means we must provide the opportunity to learn, training and development. We must provide the training and development, everything. Supportiveness. Inevitably, things will go wrong and people will make mistakes. When things aren't going great, it is crucial to be supportive manager. Okay, in case not going wrong, sorry, it's not going great, we must have the support. We must provide the support. Crucial to be a supportive manager. That's the most important thing. Encouraging and reassuring them when they are struggling will help them continue productively working. We just bring out the people from the problem. We must provide the support to come out the problem. We must continue to productively working. Okay, support can be a word of encouragement, active listening, offering solution, and much more, and can help team members feel valued and willing to improve. Okay, what may be the supportiveness? Words of encouragement or active listening. We must actively listen the problem, or if you know the answer, if you know the solution for that problem, we must provide the solution to the problem. Okay, so and so much more can help team members feel valued and willing to improve. Connectedness. Forming connections with the team members will help create a strong foundation for a more trusting, honest, and close-knit team. Okay, so we must close-knit, bound together by intimate social or culture ties, or by a close economic or political ties. Okay, so we must be connected, close connecting. When team members feel connected with the manager, they are likely to be more engaged and satisfied in the workplace. Okay, we already learned about connectedness, right? Also, right? It can also motivate employee to collaborate more effectively with one another. We must have the team spirit. Okay, we must have the team spirit to work together to accomplish the project. We must have the eagerness to accomplish everyday activities. Okay, that is called the connectedness. Being approachable. Being approachable is a significant factor. We already seen, right? It's repeating, but anyway, these are the skill set for the people managers. Being approachable is a significant factor in successfully forming connections with the team members, listening to, building rapport, and frequent engaging with the employees can make managers more likable and trusted. Always the manager's doors will be open. Okay, we must listen to the employees, we must build the rapport, and frequently engage with the employees can make managers more likable, okay, and trusted. Okay, the manager should be trusted. Okay, so my manager will always do favor for me. They must like you, they must trust you. Okay, doing so can also help managers be more informed about issues or concerns and understand how to better support employees. Doing so can also help managers be more informed. Is there any issues or concerns and understand how to better support employees? Okay. So we must be being approachable, decision making, practicing good judgment and decisiveness is also a valuable skill. Okay, good judgment. Okay, we must have the good judgment and decisiveness. We must be the good decision maker. Valuable, it must be a valuable skill for the managers as in many decisions fall upon management. Okay, you are the deciding authority. You are the decision maker of so many problems. Okay, it may be the problem, any issues or any you want to decide anything. So you are the decision maker. Okay, when leaders are confident in their choices, they can inspire others to believe in their choice and work towards a common goal. Okay, if you take a decision, it will be right, 100%. The others should believe you. Okay, they must inspire your decisions, believe in the choice, and work towards a common goal. On the other hand, flattering when making difficult decisions can appear weak and untrustworthy to others. Okay, in case if you are taking a flattering, okay, flattering means to walk unsteadily. Okay, you are not take a right decision or appear weak to help you quick and informed decision. Untrustworthy of others. Okay, the people should hope. Okay, it should be, if your decision should be strong and very effective and correct, it proceed to a great success. Okay, having a strategy to help you make quick and informed decisions can help you master this skill. Okay, so we must have the decision making skill very effective. Judgment and decisiveness is most important as a people manager. Accountability. Good managers take responsibility for their actions, both the good and the bad. Okay, good managers take responsibility for their actions, both the good and bad. Okay, employees may take note if managers only hold themselves accountable for the good and may lose respect or confidence as a result. Good managers take responsibility for their actions. Okay, they are the responsibility for their actions, both good or bad. If everything goes right, they are the responsible. If anything goes wrong, they are the responsible person. Employees may take note if managers only hold themselves accountable for the good and may lose respect of confidence as a result. Okay, as a leaders, managers must take responsibility for themselves and the team members and work with the team to inspire improvement and solve any problems. Okay, so manager is the accountability of the whatever is going on in the account of the team, account of the project. Okay, about account of the organization. So he must take the right decisions. Okay, they are the good, and whatever the good or bad, he is a responsible person. He is the account person. Empowerment and motivation. Managers must be able to motivate their employees. Otherwise, they risk low engagement, productivity, efficiency, creativity, and so much more. These different aspects are directly linked to the company performance. Where managers must be empower the employee and motivate the employee. Okay, they risk low engagement. Okay, productivity, efficiency, creativity, and much more. The different aspects are directly linked to the company performance and when neglected. Okay, so he is the responsible person. Okay, can result in an unhappy or low performing team. Each person is different. Okay, while one may be motivated by new challenges, another may be motivated by collaborative projects and group work. To be an effective manager, learning what motivates your employees is vital. You can learn more about what motivates and what drains your employee by having them to take a personality assessment. Actually, he's right. Actually, what is that? Each person is different. Okay, so while one may be motivated by new challenges, he take up the new challenges, he ready to work with the new challenging innovative projects, and another may be motivated by collaborative projects with the group work. Okay, he will work with another person with a discussion, so he are not able to work with alone. So that type of employee should be work with the team. Okay, someone will take a responsibility, accountability, individual accountability. He will innovatively, he will freely work, he will take responsibility, all the things. So we must find out the purpose of the each employee. Okay, which what is the style of behaving, working style. Okay, what motivate them, what is drains them, your employee, by having them take a personality assessment. We must ask them. Okay, first one, we must observe them. Okay, we must speak with them. So we must empower to motivate the employees. We must understand the employees. Okay, that is the most important thing. It will lead to the productive, efficiency, creative, and much more. Okay, so active listening. Practicing active listening shows your employees that they are valued contribution to the organization and allow them to voice their concerns or needs. Okay, so proactive listening is the really valuable contributor to the organization. Allow them to voice their concern or needs. Okay, and when leaders are in tune with their employees, they can support them better and make needed adjustment to reach their goals. If you listen the employees, in case if they have any problems, it will help to lead better, okay, to reach the goal. When employees feel heard, they likely will be more motivated in their roles and ultimately perform better. Okay, when employees feel heard, they will likely to be more motivated. Okay, so in their roles and ultimately perform better. They will perform better. Okay, so we must actively listen to the employees as a people manager. Interest in others. Similar to the active listening, showing a genuine interest in employee will make them feel valued as a member of the team. Okay, we must show the genuine interest of other employees. Doing so can also boost engagement and morale, leading to a more cooperative and collaborative work environment. Okay, it will encourage them, it will boost them. Okay, it encourage them and morale, leading to more cooperative and collaborative work environment. Make an effort to ask employees more questions to show you care and engage in water cooler talk every so often. Okay, we must engage, we must care like a water cooler talk every so often. Okay, this shows employees that you aren't just a figurehead of rule enforcer, but someone they genuinely have connection with and can talk to. Okay, you are not only an enforcer and also you care them. Okay, you are showing them you are genuinely interested with the employees. Okay, they will believe you. Delegation. Strong management knows employee strength and can delegate to highlight them while avoiding any blind spot. Strong management knows employee strength and can delegate to highlight them while avoiding any blind spots. Okay, so delegating is the most important thing. We must delegate the work. Okay, it will avoid any blind spot. Okay, understanding how an employee will thrive. How an employee will thrive and delegating appropriately. Okay. Delegating appropriately. Understanding and how an employee will thrive and delegating appropriately. Okay. Um, to grow vigorously to achieve success. Okay, thrive means, okay, so, and delegating appropriately can have a significant impact on overall team performance. Okay, significant overall team performance. Growth is inevitable when people are working their best and spending their energy doing what they excel at. Okay, growth is inevitable. Okay, so we are not able to capable of being avoided. Okay, we are not able to inevitable. Okay, so if they are working more energy, they are doing the best, they are doing the excel. If employees are consistently delegated the wrong tasks, many aspects of the business could suffer. Okay, so we must assign the right task to the right person. Okay, that is the most important thing. If employees are consistently delegated a wrong tasks, may aspect of the business could suffer. Okay, so delegation is the most important thing. Okay, which one is the right person to do the task? Okay, that is the most important thing. We must have the knowledge of, we must do the assessment of the employee, each and every employee. Strategic thinking. Part of being a good leader is looking to the future when making plan for the present. Okay, part of being a good leader is looking to the future when making plan for the present. Okay, we must be a strategic thinker. We must plan for the future, not the present. You are making plan for the present, for the future, looking for the future. Okay, employees will have more respect for a manager who doesn't only focus on today's problem, but can set them up for the success in the future. Okay, so we must set the success for the future, not only for today. When making plan, an effective leader will consider the need of employees, clients, and the organization, as well as effectiveness and any consequences. Solving problems, delegation, and making decisions mean nothing if there is no strategy behind them. Okay, what are the strategies? Effectiveness, any solving problems, delegating, and making decisions mean nothing if there is no strategy behind them. Okay, so we must be a strategic thinker. Okay, we must think about for the future of success, making plan, and as an effective leader, we must consider the need of employee, client, and the organization, what it could be in the future. Okay, within 5 years, within 10 years. Okay, so we must plan accordingly. So we must do the strategic thinking. Conflict resolution. With the different personalities in the workplace, people are surely going to butt heads at some point. Okay, so yeah, government made of buff leather. Okay, so being an influential people manager means addressing and handling the conflict appropriately among us to your team. If there any problem arise the team, we must handle very properly, appropriately. Understand that each person may approach conflict differently, and sometimes conflict resolution may not be the one size fits all. Understanding the personalities of your team can help you effectively support them in conflict resolution. Crystal offer playbooks, customized guide that will help you and your team handle different communication and different conflict scenarios with ease. Okay, so we must handle all the problems with the conflict, all the problem with the win-win. Okay, so we are not supposed to uh, um, we must support all them. Okay, to resolve the problems. Okay, so we must understand each person. Okay, what is the problem arise? Okay, how the what is the problem arise, how to solve them? Okay, depends upon the person, we must identify the problem, so how to resolve that problem. Okay, understanding the personality of your team can help you effectively support them in the conflict resolution. We must understand the employee. Okay, next one is consistency, and of course, none of the above people management skills matter unless the manager is consistent. Okay, the manager is consistent. Okay, oh, actually consistent harmony of contact or practice. He must have the best practices. Okay, consistently he must practice the good things. Okay, management processes, team handling processes, project management processes. Okay, so they must have the process for everything. Okay, so consistently they must do that, practice it. Okay, via the experiential learning. Okay, so management skills matter unless manager is consistent. A great manager will be consistent with their management style, soft skills, communication skill, and their board showing employees that they can count and trust their manager. What are they? The great manager will be consistent with their management style, how they handle the problem, how they assign the tasks, how they handling the how they getting the output. Okay, what are the soft skills? Body language, way of behaving with the employees. Okay, communication skill, how they approach the way of style, way of speech. Okay, whatever may be there, their words showing employees, what are the words he is using the employees to attract the business, to attract the job. Okay, that they count and trust their employee. For example, employee will lose interest, motivation, and trust if you tell the employee they will be rewarded for meeting goals and then fall short on your end of a bargain. Okay, in case your employees are tired of working, okay, they are working very continuously. Okay, the deadlines are very near, so that time the employee get very tired. Okay, we must just provide the cash rewards as a cash prize or as outing or on-site opportunities, something we must provide for the rewarded for the employees, so they will get motivated to accomplish the task. As a manager needs change within the team or organization, effective leaders will learn the balance between adaptability and consistency. Okay, there must be an adaptable person, flexible person, and consistently without interruption he must continually consistently work for the organization development, welfare of the employees, welfare of the clients. So they must be work consistently. Okay, next, these are the skill set for the employees, people management managers. How to improve your people management skills? Okay, it's important first to ask yourself the following questions to do a SWOC analysis. Okay, about yourself to be able to understand clearly where there is scope for improvement. Okay, that is the most important thing. Okay, analysis, strength, weakness, opportunities and challenges. That is called the SWOC. Strength, weakness, opportunities and challenges. Okay, how would I rate myself as a manager and leader? This is a question for the people managers. You just answer yourself. How would I rate myself as a manager and leader? You say answer yourself. What is the perception of my team members about me? What is the perception of my team members about me? How well do I understand my team members? How well do I understand my team members? Do I contribute to the growth of my team? Do I contribute to the growth of my team? Really, I am contributing the growth of my team. Am I able to motivate the teams to meet the organizational targets? Am I motivate the team to meet the organizational targets? Is my team comfortable working under my supervision? Is my team comfortable working under my supervision? How do I react under stress? Okay, if I do I how do I react under stress? Angry or in a fairly manner I'm handling the stress. You just answer yourself. Am I a good mediator? Can I handle conflicts with the patience and judgment? Okay. um, how do I handle the conflicts? How do I judge? Okay, as a mediator, as a good mediator. Can I think critically and come up with the judicious solution when there is a problem? Okay, critically you are thinking, your judicious solution there is a problem, is there? Are you giving the solution for the problem? Do I enjoy my role as a manager or a leader? Okay, these are the questions for the people managers to improve your management skills. Okay, next one. You just clarity about oneself helps to cultivate, nurture, and enhance the skills that serve to make one a better manager. Following are some basic steps improve one's people management skills. Actually, these are the management skill set. This is a different kind of skill set to resolve the improve your people management skill. Clearly communicate the goal you want others to achieve. Recognize that people work better when they know exactly what is the goal is. Okay, so we must recognize the people work better when they know exactly what the goal is. We must help them to understand the goal. Okay, success is the achievement of your goal. Therefore people are more successful when they know exactly what is the goal is. Okay, when they successful, they know where the what is the goal is. Okay, in fact the whole organization exists to achieve goals. Ensure that organization exists to achieve goals. Ensure that everything you do and everything that you ask other people to do links directly to the goal. Okay, others work for you, you work for the team, everything is linked to the goal, directly to the goal, achieve the goal of the indirectly, links directly to the goal, okay, to achieve the common goal of the organization. So we must clearly communicate the goal you want to others to achieve. Explain the reasons why the goal is important. We must explain that why the goal is important. It's vital to know the reason why the goal is important. Nobody want to do things for no reason. Okay, without reason nothing will happen, right? Nobody will do the work. Everybody feels happier to work when they understand the reason for it. Therefore, the manager would improve a person's performance if they explain the reason for it. Okay, so what we have to do? We must explain the reasons why the goal is important. Okay, motivate the person to act by offering rewards for good results. Ultimately, people work not for your benefit. Okay, they are not only work for their benefit but rather for the benefit of themselves and their family. Why employees are coming to work? They are working for themselves, for the salary, for the benefit of their family, right? So they are not working for yourself only. Okay, but so we must reward themselves. Okay, so you must reward them for their work. Ideally the success of the project should bring the individual workers some form of individual satisfaction. If you can organize things so that if you win, they then you will find they will work harder to make things work. Okay, so we must motivate the person to act by offering rewards for good results. Monitor the progress. Progress is not guaranteed. Many things can get in the way of progress. As the manager, you need to be continually monitoring the rate of progress. We must continually monitoring the progress. Okay, so as a manager you need to be continually monitoring the rate of progress. You need to know whether you are making good progress or not. Okay, that's the most important thing. Okay, so we must monitor the progress. If the person make good progress, give immediately praise and benefits. If your staffs are making good progress, then let them know and give them positive praise, appreciation and rewards. People will respond well to positive feedback. People respond badly if you don't give them the appreciation they feel they deserve. In case someone is doing good work, you are not rewarding anything, okay, they feel very bad. So we must reward the great, so who are all working as a great, okay, right people we must reward. If there is a lack of progress, then give assistance or training. Okay, if there is a poor, then you need to study the reasons for the lack of progress and make corrective adjustments to the plan or the implements of the plan. If the problem is found to be in the performance of your staff, then you may need to give additional training to get them back on track. Okay. If there any training is required, we must provide. Is there problem? They are stuck somewhere in the progress. Okay, the work. So we must provide the additional training to continue the progress of the work. Okay. Strive to keep good rapport with the team no matter what. No matter what happens, strive always to Maintain friendly working relationship with the people you work with. Your success depends on good relationship with your customers, suppliers, bosses, subordinate colleagues, and fellow managers. Remember that a discordant or fractious team spirit will be enough to scupper your plan. So try to keep your relationship on friendly terms. You don't have to like everyone, but you should be able to work with anyone. Okay, so we must have the good rapport with the customer, supplier, bosses, subordinate colleagues, and fellow managers, team members. Okay, remember that discordant or fractious team spirit will be enough to scupper your plans. So try to have a keep relationship or friendly terms. You don't have to like everyone. Okay, we are not able to work like everyone, but we must work with anyone, all of them, right? So we must have the good relationship, good rapport. Recognize the people work primarily to further their own self-interest, not yours. Recognize, don't expect people to work for you unless you have provided them with a personal motive. We must provide the personal motive to work for you. Irrespective of what you may like to think, people won't work for you long out of a sense of duty. Okay, if you irrespective, if you are not treat them with the respect, they will never work for you. Okay, so they will work with the sense of duty, and also they will work for long out. Okay, so they won't sacrifice their own self-interest for the good of the many. And it's a mistake to ask people to take one for the team. Always appeal to the person's self-interest and ensure that any work you ask them to do is a win-win experience. Okay, both of the people should win-win experience. So if you do the good for others, they will do the good for you. They will sacrifice their own time. Okay, so if you reward them, they will work for you. Okay, recognize the people work primarily and to further their own self-interest and not yours. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for your great time. Today we learned for the people management. So we must go through the let's sorry what we have learned so far. The people management is a difficult task at time, but with the right techniques can be easier than you think. Okay. So this is a conclusion. In order to be a good people manager, you need to be a good conflict resolution, active listening, and providing the feedback. You also need to be able to encourage creatively and innovatively in the workplace. If you can master these skills, you will be able to manage the people more effectively and create a more engaged, productive workforce. Okay. How can people management envision and prepare for the future? Okay, the manager and leader must envision the skills needed in the fast changing world of technology, drive and needs, and ensure that the employee is future ready and prepared to meet upcoming challenges. This ensures a smooth run and there are no ripples in the transition. This involves an active engagement in the relevant field to be able to understand and read fast and present trends and to be able to gag you and predict the future requirements to prepare the task force for it. This helps the organization stay much ahead of the competition. Okay. So this is the conclusion for the people management. He must be a master in the conflict resolution, active listening, and providing the feedback. They have the creativity and encouragement and innovation in the workplace. We must embrace the failure and celebrate the success. Okay, he must be a fast changing. The manager must be a skill needed to the fast changing world, technology driven. Okay, you ensure the employees have the future ready and prepared to meet the upcoming challenges. Okay, his employees, everyone. Okay, it must be relevant to the field, understand the ready, fast, and present trends. Okay, so depends upon the team member the trends. He must prepare the team. He must predict the future requirements to prepare the task force for it. Okay, This helps the can organization stay much ahead of the competition. Okay, this is the people management skill. I hope so. This training session was very helpful to the managers who are working as a people manager, are going to become a people manager in the future, are working as a team leads, who are all managing the team, not only the people managers in the organization. If you are I'm start in the starting, I'm just telling that, right? Who are all managing the team? 2%, 3%, 5%, 10%, 100,000 lakhs and lakhs of teams, or a CEO of the organization who are all leading the people. This session will really helpful to manage the team very effectively. What are the skill sets? What are the strategies? What are the benefits? How to improve that? Everything we have covered in this session, training session. Thank you so much for your great time. Okay, please stay with us. We have a lot of sessions, training sessions for upcoming sessions for soft skill, personality development and business skills. Okay, thank you so much for your great time.